If you think it's too late in the season to make something out of your garden, we're here to tell you you may want to think again. Boaz is at the South Park Learning Garden where he's getting a sneak peek of the Garden in the Park event.
And Boaz is live with gardener extraordinaire Doug Oster, who's one of the speakers at the event coming up on the 16th. Does Doug have some tips for us, Boaz?
Does Doug have tips for us? Of course Doug has tips for us. And I want to make this is planning and planting for your best garden ever. That's the name of the presentation you're giving.
You got it. And I know you're a gardener, so are you planning or planting right now?
Well, gosh, I'm always planning. I'm not planting right now. Although a lot of people do think, well, you miss spring, it's too late to plant. And you're here to say that's not true.
Fall is the second most important time for the gardener. Certainly, you know, spring is so exciting, but all the things that we can plant in the fall will set us up for the next year. So perennials, bulbs, garlic, some seeds for cool weather crops, all these things, shrubs, trees, it's all best planted in the fall, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. And I love fall planting. Things slow down a little bit in the garden. What people tend to do, though, is they're like, okay, I'm done. No, this is like the start of the third season. You know, we planted early in the spring. We planted a little later for our tomatoes. Now we're planting all the things that will take us to the next season and beyond, maybe to decades beyond this. And so some of the things I brought here are things that we'll be talking about. Planting these perennials. A perennial is the type of plant that comes back year after year. Right. And so we only plant it this one time. And I brought some deer-resistant stuff, too, because even in this garden here, the deer, just like the rest of us, are feasting. And so they've got a lot of deer-resistant stuff in here. But
well, in South Park, the buffalo might also get to it.
True. I think that, actually, since this is deer-resistant, the buffalo might want the grass. So things like this, things that come back, the roses, you can't go wrong with roses. They're so beautiful, and they're so actually have a bad reputation, but they are easy to grow, especially nowadays, all these new varieties. All we're doing, and all I'm going to teach people to do basically is improving that soil first. Compost. Put the plant in, water it, mulch it. Now that's the last thing you should have to do. I'm the lazy gardener, okay? I don't want to be babying plants along. And that's what I brought here. That's when these are all tough plants that you stick in the ground and you get them started the right way and you will not have to worry about them. And that's what we want out of a garden.
Well, this hibiscus, these are like beautiful and huge.
This is, again, there's two different types of hibiscus. One is tropical, and this is the perennial version. This is the one for our climate, and they make all sorts of different ones. Big, small, giant flowers, a little bit smaller flowers. Tough as nails, 50-50 on the deer. This is one I have to spray with deer repellent. But late season bloomer, a late bloomer like you and me, Boaz. And when you have something like this that's coming into its peak now, that's the fun part of perennials. You've got your early spring, your summer, and now you got your late blooming perennials. But that's part of the planning. Is like, okay, I'm going to put this here. It's going to get this big. I know it's going to get this big. Now I can put something smaller in front of it. And so that's the planning.
What could you start from seeds? I know I saw some seed packets down there.
Lots of cool weather vegetables we're starting right now. Swiss chard, lettuce, arugula, beets, things that love cold weather. And yes, we're in the heat of summer, but as the nights get cooler, as the days get shorter, these plants will just love growing out in the garden where they can't stand mid-July.
And I know you love garlic.
Garlic is an October planted thing. You get the right kind of garlic. You have to get it from like a local nursery. We know that it's hardy. All we do is we split that head up into cloves.
You had some garlic over here, right?
Down there for sure.
Oh, here.
Nothing compares to the garlic you get out of the garden, just like anything else that you pick out of the garden. It's so easy to grow. Put that clove in the ground, 3 inches deep, 6 inches apart. Throw some straw on top of it. It sits there all winter. And next spring, you're going to start enjoying garlic, and it is to die for.
Well, it sounds good, and you'll also keep the vampires away. So it's really win-win. What else do you need? Do you have any other questions for Doug?
I actually, of course, do have a question. Because I know it's too late now to start planting pumpkins for the fall, but I have been taken aback by all of the trellises that people are doing with the pumpkins growing, and I really want to do it next year. But when is the best time to plant a pumpkin
Heather wants
or a
to grow a
squash?
pumpkin on a trellis. When should she start doing that for next year? She knows it's too late this year.
We put those seeds in about May 20th.
Okay.
There you go.
They're heavy feeders. Lots of compost, Heather.
A lot.
That is wildly specific. May 20th.
May 20th. Well,
Put it on the calendar.
It's always
Doug
after
knows.
Mother's Day, but you want to make sure that you're really in the clear from frost.
I am truly learning so much right now. I am a sponge.
Good.
Everything Doug Oster says, I believe.
Gosh, so much fun.
Every
Thanks
word.
to Boaz and Doug for that.